Welcome everyone. This is just a short yin yoga practice for when you need to release stress from the body, just unravel tension and tightness. And you will potentially need a bolster or a cushion wrapped with a towel. If you've got a block, that's great, and maybe a blanket is also handy. So when you're ready, coming into a mudra, take the right hand on the left and the thumbs to touch. And just sitting up, allowing yourself to connect with the earth energy, extending the spine. And we're just going to take a breath in here, all the way down to the belly, and exhale. And we'll take a few rounds of what's called straw breathing. And this is when we breathe in through the nose and then exhale out through the mouth as though we're breathing through a straw. So when you're ready, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. Just a couple of rounds like that, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out of the mouth. Good. And then from the first pose, you're going to straighten that left leg out. So the right heel is in towards the groin. Remember, sit up on a blanket if you've got really tight hamstrings. And then if you've got a block or a bolster, you can just place that in front of you, and what you're going to do is just come forward very, very slowly. Remembering in yin, the muscles are not used. We release the muscles, so we're stretching through the fascia. So first off, start to anchor yourself down through your sit bones into the earth. Place your hands onto the ground. Soften the muscles, soften the feet, soften the belly, the chest, the shoulders away from the ears, the face muscles. And all you're going to do is slowly come forward. You can round the back and just very gently relax forward, resting your head on a bolster if you've got one, or a block. You might need to stack cushions or pillows up. That's okay if you can't come forward very far. It doesn't matter how far down you come. Close your eyes and start to feel into the sensations of the body. Softening the neck, soften the face. Take your awareness to the third eye space. Just soften and let it widen. Keeping anchored onto the earth, but you can release the muscles of the feet. It's okay if they flop in or the legs relax. And just breathe. Every time your mind wanders off onto the past or to the future, just bring it back into these sensations, noticing how your body feels. And notice where you can let go just a little bit more. You might be able to soften into the jaw, the belly, the shoulders. Breathe into any resistance and just soften. Notice what's going on. Notice and even naming any tightness, tingling, warmth, cold. Good, and then slowly and gently just start to push the floor away from you to come up. Moving slowly as you come up, taking your time, taking a breath, and then releasing this right leg. Taking the right leg out, and now we're going to come over this right leg. So I'm just going to walk my hands on either side of it. If you've got blankets or a bolster, you might want to stack them up on this leg if that helps. And take your hands on either side of the leg, turn the torso towards the leg. Take a breath there and feel yourself anchor down through your sit bone into the floor. And then slowly start to come forward, even just a few millimeters. Don't worry about how far down you're coming. Just let the shoulders round and soften. There's no need to force or stretch anything. Let the balls of the feet soften. Just breathing here. Slow, smooth, letting go. Releasing through the left seat. The legs fully supported by the earth, so you can relax the muscles of the legs. Notice your breath coming in and just notice the breath coming out. It might take you a full minute just to find that place of resistance as you come forward. Awareness on the breath. Good, and very slowly and gently, take your time, push the floor away, slowly come up, take a breath at center. Good, and now bend this left leg, bring the left heel into the groin, take a breath, take a moment. And then slowly anchor your seat as you come forward on this side. Remembering you can come forward onto a cushion, a bolster, a block, whatever you've got. Just relaxing the shoulders, there's no forcing, releasing the muscles. Keep your awareness on the breath if the mind wanders off. Bring it back to the breath and breathe into the body. You might gain some insights as to where you're holding tension. It could be the shoulders, the jaw, the belly. Just observe it. Soften the shoulders a bit more. Good, and then slowly think about coming up. Push the floor away. Take your time. Walk yourself up. Take a breath. And then when you're ready, take the left leg out. We're going to turn to that left leg. I might grab my bolster. You can place the bolster on the leg first, or whatever you've got. Actually, that's too high. So I'm just going to come over that left leg, hands on either side of the leg to support you. Just push the floor away, take a breath. And slowly relax. Just make sure you're not hiking the shoulders up. The shoulders can soften and round as you come forward. Keep your sit bone anchored. And just take your time till you get to that point of where you feel the resistance. And breathe into it. Feeling the stretch in the lower back on the right side. This is great if you've been sitting for a while or driving. Breathe into the back body. Release the soles of the feet. Just focus on your breath. Good, and very slowly push the floor away. Come up, take a deep breath. Scoop your hands under the knees and bring the feet to touch now. Again, sitting on a blanket if this is tight for you. Make a nice loose butterfly. Soles of the feet touching. Then grab your props, place them on top, and you're going to slowly come forward. You're going to slide the arms under as an option, under the calf muscles, or place your hands around the blanket or bolster, whatever is your preference. Again, just rounding the shoulders, letting the face soften, the third eye space relax, and breathe here. You might find with gravity and time you need to move the props away. Just do what suits your body in this moment. Good, and very gently, when you're ready, turn the hands over. Push the floor away. Take your time to come up. Just gently cross the legs. Take a deep inhale. Float the arms above the head, gathering strength and energy. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Namaste. I thank you for joining this very short practice. I hope you can now go about your day feeling more grounded and centered.